Hi, my name is Ahuja. I'm a PhD candidate in political science at New York University. I study the political economy of development and comparative politics with a regional focus on sub Saharan Africa. The title of my project is Advancing Citizen Engagement in Kenya's Participatory Budgeting System. The study tests whether low cost digital tools delivered often through everyday channels like WhatsApp can make Kenya's legally mandated fiscal consultations easier to access, easier to understand, and more responsive for ordinary taxpayers. This comes at a time when the fiscal contract in Kenya feels broken for many ordinary people, especially youth in the informal sector and women who want a voice in the policy decisions at both the local and national level, but are often left out due to institutional or political constraints. There was widespread public backlash in 2024 in Kenya when a fairly regressive finance bill in 2024 was proposed without adequate citizen input. And this project tries to address some of the policy frictions that are associated with that backlash. The impact I'm hoping for is quite practical. I want to provide evidence on how to lower barriers to citizen participation in fiscal policy making, especially for marginalized groups that are often excluded. So that includes women, informal sector workers, and youth, and how better participation and feedback can strengthen trust and ultimately the fiscal contract. This comes also at a time that is fairly important and critical in Kenya's fiscal trajectory, with foreign aid retrenching and debt servicing costs increasing year on year. The government will need to turn to domestic revenue mobilization to meet its public service obligations. And yet, there is much to be desired in terms of citizen input in how those revenues are raised. And that's exactly what this project is hoping to address through fairly low cost digital infrastructure.